Wow. I have to receive the assumptions. There's going to be enemies on the way. Someone's coming. The assumptions, they're all mine. We have to go with them. We have retrieved the assumptions from the bad guy. Hello, apprentices, and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, welcome. Thanks for clicking on today's video because let's just say it's gonna be interesting. We've all seen these, right? We've all seen these. But have you seen this? Today we are celebrating getting 500 subscribers. I do not want to say this super loudly because I don't want any of my family members to overhear. I did a poll asking you guys what you want me to do for this milestone, and there was a point when most of you said assumptions about me. I realize now that most of you have not said that, but it's too late. Okay. Oh well. I have already done a Q&A for reaching 300 subscribers, and so I thought let's do something a little bit different for the next milestone. And so today I'm going to be reacting to your guys' assumptions about me in the dark. Without further ado, let's get to the assumptions. I'm also going to switch the angle. Grogu is my table. Lovely. I assume that your favorite color is blue, and you would be correct. My favorite color is in the blue shade. My favorite color is teal. The funny thing was, like, it had been a couple hours since I had posted for you guys to put your assumptions in the comments of my community post. 2 people commented, but here's the thing. 9 people liked it. How come 2 people commented but 9 people liked it? Like, come on guys, tell me your assumptions so I can actually have a video. I think you love the movie Tangled and have memorized most of the Hamilton soundtrack if you like it. So yes, first of all, how could I not love the movie Tangled? I love the movie Tangled. Speaking of Tangled, it's definitely one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. And for the Hamilton part, I do not have any of the songs memorized. I don't really listen to that soundtrack for some reason, but a few years ago when I watched Hamilton, it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. So I don't know why I don't listen to the songs, but I should. You still order off the kids menu. That is a question right there. Like, good question. Do I still order off the kids menu? And here's my answer. No, I cannot order off the kids menu because I would just be so embarrassed. I assume you like waffles? Oh, yes, I do. Not even close. Maybe a bit of hot chocolate. Hot chocolate is just okay to me. I definitely prefer like chocolate milk. You think everybody's weird because they like Keef, lol. Okay, so here's the thing with this one. I have mentioned this previously in like several of my other videos that I don't like Keef from Keeper of the Lost Cities that much, and I do like Fitz. So this is a really, if you're not familiar with this series or anything about with like the whole fandom, this is a really unpopular opinion. It's so scary filming in a room where people are walking by. It's like so scary. Okay. I assume you're one to fake read a book. What? Like, if you don't like it, but say your parents forced you to finish it, you just move the bookmark every other day to make it look like you read it. I love this so much. Not really. So there's not really ever a point when somebody is telling me to read a book. If anything, my parents are like, slow down. But if it's a book like I have to read for a book club, or like I don't necessarily want to read but I have to, I do read it. I do not fake read because I do have a little bit of OCD. My sister, sometimes when she's reading a book and she finds like a part boring, she literally skips it. I could never do that. If I want to finish this book and complete it, I have to read every single word. But me and 2 of my siblings are actually in a book club with 2 of my friends because we're all kind of friends with those 2 people. My brother chose to read Fahrenheit 451 for his month, which me and my siblings had already read like 2.5 years ago. By the way, this was only like 2 weeks ago. So my 2 siblings were rereading it. But I was like, hey, I don't really want to reread that book. It hasn't even been that long. They're all like, what? You didn't read it? And I told them that I had read a summary. But I didn't. Yeah, actually, that's not a good thing. Do not lie, kids. You are an introvert. 100%. I just, like, generally could literally spend every day in my room. I would just gradually get crazier and crazier. Like, I already talked to myself in the mirror and stuff. Like, you made cringy iMovie videos when you were little. I did. Yes! In fact, that is actually where I learned how to, like, first edit, because basically some of our friends came over to visit and they had the idea of like making a mini movie and use iMovie. They were the ones who were editing the video and I kind of watched, and then when they visited again, it kind of just became like a tradition to make iMovies with them. So eventually I ended up editing, and that's where I kind of like got introduced to editing, and that's why when I started my YouTube channel I already knew how to edit. I don't edit on iMovie though at all anymore, so they're all cringy, but like really fun and nostalgic, if you know what I'm saying. You have a crush in real life, not fictional. Okay. I'm glad you clarified the not fictional, because I could name quite a few fictional. But actually, I have not told anyone about this. Literally anyone. Just between you and me, guys. I have to whisper so nobody hears. We actually just watched the last episode of The Rings of Power last night, and oh man, I had not seen that coming at all. But anyway, yes, I do. And I'm trying to think of like something I can tell you guys without actually telling you his name. Nobody in my family would ever guess it, and it's not somebody I know very well. I don't see them very often. So, gotta be extra careful. I've only spoken to him like 5 times. His name starts with a letter from A to J. He has brown hair. That's all I'm telling you. Your team So Fits. I'm not team So Fits. I'm team So Keef, technically, but I wouldn't like go around saying that I'm team So Keef because I don't really care about that. Wait a sec. Okay, I mentioned this previously, but I kind of feel like Sophie should get with no one. Okay, maybe not. My younger brother, I'm pretty sure, is stalking me outside my door. And I can hear him whispering. It literally sounds like the ring from Lord of the Rings. Like it literally sounds like that. Anyway, like I was saying, I do think I want Sophie to get with someone just because I feel like she needs somebody there for her. But at the same time, I don't really like her and Keith. I think it's okay, and I definitely prefer it to So Fits, but I don't really like it. I don't love it. I'm not team So Fits, but I do like Fits better. It's basically the answer to that. And then the last assumption about me is you play baseball or softball. It just kind of gave me that vibe. Is the last assumption true or false, guys? Drum roll. Indefinitely false. I love sports, but for some reason, I cannot stand baseball. I really don't like watching it. I don't even really watch any sports. Like, I kind of see what you mean though, how I give you that vibe. Like, if I didn't know myself and I like saw myself, I might think baseball too. I don't know. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. This was one of the most fun videos to film that I've ever filmed. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, something about it was just super relaxing, and I think maybe the fact that I was just literally sitting by my closet with the lights off with Grogu as my table. I love you guys so much, and I hope you have a really, really wonderful day, and I'll hopefully see you in my future videos. Bye. 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 Ooh.